Well, if you don't already know, it's Be Loud, Be Clear Week, rather, to raise awareness of bowel cancer.
And we're delighted to be joined now by nurse Alison Read to tell us her story. Welcome to Channel M today.
Hello.
Alison, what is your story when it comes to bowel cancer?
Well, I was diagnosed when I was 22, so obviously I'm quite an unusual case.
That's very young, isn't it?
Yeah, it's usually in older people. I don't have any family history or anything like that. It was a sort of mutant gene. So I basically went to my GP twice. I went to A&E twice and I was told there was nothing wrong with me. I just had stomach pains. I was probably stressed because I was doing my exams. So me and my mum are both nurses, so we're in A&E. They gave me some medication which didn't work. So they scanned me and then they found that I had a Duke C carcinoma. So basically it spread beyond the bowel wall, so it's quite a large tumour in my bowel.
Gosh, now, I was talking to you a little bit earlier, and as you said, you went back with symptoms. Doctor said, there's nothing to worry about, it's probably stress. Thankfully, you were persistent. So presumably the message that you'll be giving to people is, if you have got anything that you're concerned about, and it's still niggling at you, then to push for answers, isn't it? Because if you'd have gone home, then it could have been a lot worse, couldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, the symptoms for bowel cancer are sort of if you're getting any bleeding or anything like that, stomach pains, which I had. I was feeling tired. I'd lost quite a lot of weight as well. So all these symptoms, I know they're quite general, but it's worth getting it checked out just to make sure that it's nothing serious.
I mean, to be fair to the doctors, because you were so young, maybe that wouldn't have been an obvious diagnosis straight away, though, would it?
Definitely not, yeah, because I'm so young, it's an unusual thing. It could have been a number of other things as well, so that's why I think they didn't sort of take me seriously to start with.
So what's Be Loud, Be Clear?
Basically, it's a campaign that's being headed by Matt Dawson for Beating Bowel Cancer, which is a charity which I represent. And it's about wearing loud and outrageous clothes. That's why I'm wearing this bright outfit today. So it's just about, you know, raising funds for the charity, hopefully promoting beating bowel cancer and making people aware, you know, of what the symptoms are and promoting education of bowel cancer.
It's a bit of an embarrassing one to talk about, though, isn't it? I mean, you talk about the symptoms and we kind of fudge around
it, isn't it?
A bit of bleeding, you know where and all that. We have to get over that, don't we? Because if people don't talk about it, then it's not going to get diagnosed.
Exactly, and as well, they've started the new screening programme for the over 60s. Obviously, you know, I wouldn't come under that, but a kit's sent to your house when you're 60, and all you have to do is send a sample back to your GP, and it's tested. So you can do it in your own home. It's not like you have to go into your GP with it. So it's definitely worth doing. So I know a lot of people aren't sending them back. So, yeah, but I'd definitely say that you should do it.
You're looking really well. You're looking really well. What's the treatment involved once you were diagnosed? What have you been through?
I had 6 months chemotherapy to start with, and it was quite intense chemotherapy. And then, as well, because I had secondaries, it spread to my lung and it spread to my ovaries and my uterus, so I had further surgery, I had further chemotherapy. And then last year I had chemo and radiotherapy combined as well, because they thought there was a bit more in my pelvis.
You've had it, haven't you? You've been through it. And what's the prognosis? You're looking well, you're looking healthy, you're looking very happy. I mean, it's lovely to see you. And how are things going forward? Is the future looking good?
Yes, fine. I mean, I work full-time as a nurse. I ride every day. I've got a horse. I do a lot of charity work as well for beating bowel cancer. I went to Peru last year and did a trek for them and raised £5,000.
Wow.
I did a skydive as well the year before for them and raised £500. So
check you out, girls. So it's not really stopped you doing anything, has it?
No, not at all.
Fabulous. Well, thank you very much for coming in and telling us your story, and best of luck with everything in the future.